fade back in on Harborvale, a coastal town striving to rebuild. Its residents tread warily on the unsteady ground that has eroded beneath their feet. Despite the community's tenuous air of relief and recovery, there are still so many secrets to unveil.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the struggle to contain it.
Secrets of vengeance, biding their time.
Secrets of alluring control, washed onto the shore.
Secrets of the beast within and the desire to release it.
And as we tear back the veil of these silent secrets, we shall uncover the truth of what it requires to live beside the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Taylor, and I will be your MC. Where last we left off, the soup group starting a new day after all the hell that happened at the high school. Kanan had a dream interrupted by Grimm that resulted in a bit of a back and forth conversation. Jason came down after the events of the day before, and Avery approached Isla with an idea of how to stop Grimm. Now, before we dive into the episode, there's of course some thank yous to get through. First and foremost, thank you to Ghostlight Media for having us as a part of the network. We love being a part of Ghostlight, so thank you very, very much. Another huge thank you is to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for all of the work she does in our network. From scoring episodes to running social media, she really just kind of is the powerhouse around here. And soon, as those of you who listen to our Halloween special know, will soon be taking over as the MC of this show as we move into a whole new campaign here, coming not too long from now. That's right, Harborvale will be coming to a close sooner rather than later, and with that will become a whole new cast of characters and a whole new setting, so look forward to that. And lastly, a big thank you to all of my cast. I love you, you're my heart, and you make the show the incredible, dramatic, and hilarious show that it is. But with all that out of the way, all that is left is the episode, so let's dive into this episode of These Silent Secrets Beside the Bay. As you guys enter school, you are caught in the hallway by the stew crew. Sophie says, "Hi, I know yesterday was kind of wild for us all. We do have the subject of a certain someone in our custody that we also need to deal with. And yeah, we're not really sure what to keep doing with him for now. We have moved him out of the spooky chamber that you all were concerned about. I don't remember who all I've talked to about this, if I'm being honest.
Everybody's up to speed. Has he come down at all?
He is detoxing like a bitch right now, if I'm being completely honest. It's kind of weird. One of his arms is a little scrawnier than the other one. Like, I feel like he's like literally sweating all of it out of his system. It's a kind of... Did you ever watch The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Yes.
You know when Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, like when he turns back to Dr. Jekyll? It's kind of like that.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
And it's kind of nasty.
Mine immediately went to like Scrappy Doo.
That's also a fair that's also a fair one.
Yeah.
Okay. God, there's too much going on.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I mean, we don't want to, and like Avery looks around the hallway to like make sure that nobody is around.
Yeah, you're clear at the moment.
We don't want to kill.
No.
Okay. And we don't want them to kill us. Yeah. I say if they're okay, maybe we leave them there.
Where's he at right now? Where do you guys have him?
We found it's off of the same tunnel network. There's this spot, like, it's kind of an overhang that goes out, like, to, like, a part of the beach that no one seems to go to. He's not, like, out on the beach, but, like, it's kind of hard to find a place to stash a person.
Does that sound familiar?
Not necessarily. You haven't gone, like, I mean, it depends on how much exploring of your town you have.
Okay, sure.
Because, like, it's not, like, on, like, the beach. It's, like, there are spots where, you know, that there's, like, water runoffs and stuff that go out to, like, the coasts, where there's not necessarily, like, a beach itself, but, like, you know, it's, like, craggy rocks and stuff. So there's probably plenty of places you haven't found, and they seem to have just stashed them somewhere.
I cannot believe I'm suggesting this, but it might be better to take him to my house. At least there, he'll have a bed. He has a bathroom. We're not just locking him up like some kind of animal in a shitty cage. My family's all strong. I think we could take care of him, and I think if I explain to my parents and my aunt what's going on, I think they could help. Because I don't like the concept of just throwing him in a sewer pipe. And I feel some kind of way about it.
It's an old aqueduct. It's not necessarily a sewer, but I understand what you mean. It says,
a pipe of water.
I get what you're saying. There's an inhumaneness to it that feels a little yucky.
What do you all think? I don't know. I have not slept at all, and my brain is not at 100%. So I understand that might not be a good idea, but I am so open to constructive criticism right now.
I think the detox is good that's happening. It does feel a little bad putting him in a pipe. If you think your family's up to it,
I don't know.
I guess I'm okay with, at least it'll be easier to keep an eye on him too, which is nice, but we got to also figure out a way to, if we're going to put him in your house, we need to figure out a good way to, like, smuggle him in there, because we don't need whoever he has been working with that got him to this point. We don't need them to know where he is, especially if he's in one of our homes.
Yeah.
Do the Ciprianos still run the family fun
No,
center?
it's been shut down. You think Xavier wanted anything to fucking do with that place after his dad?
Kanan, the aqueducts sit right beside the family fun center. And I know that there are cameras inside that family fun center. I could ask Xavier, for some reason, to give me access to those cameras.
Do you,
And there's games in there, too. So, like, he'll be stimulated and stuff.
Games in there, too.
Enrichment? Are we talking about
enrichment? That's the word that I'm looking for.
If you guys think that would be better, I was just throwing out an idea and kind of trying to not pin the responsibility on someone else.
No, I think you're right, Kanan, honestly. It's just... And Isla, that's probably not a bad idea.
So Vive, often the quiet one, goes, all right, so are we saying that our suggestion is to lock up this dangerous person in a roller rink / arcade? I love this idea.
Okay.
You seem familiar. Do we know each other?
Me? Says
Yeah,
Vive.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't Gio. It was Vive, the one with the club masters, who's always very stern and doesn't say a lot.
Just kidding, cut that.
You can still say that to Gio if you'd like.
Sure.
You ask if you know each other.
Yeah.
I don't think so. You have I think you and I have similar flavors, if you know what I mean. I'm from the ocean.
Me too.
We should talk about that sometime.
Okay.
All right. So you said that there's this is Sophie again. Says, okay, so you say that there is a way to get him from where he's at to this place?
Well, hopefully we get it on the first try, but yes.
Okay. This sounds great, actually.
And maybe because of this, he won't be as upset with us?
Well, he's gonna be. Like not necessarily at you, but I think he's gonna be upset no matter what.
No, I know. But
We have him locked in an aqueduct. I don't think the guy's gonna be.
Well,
our
he's
best
also,
friend
like I
anytime
said,
soon.
going through withdrawal, so he's also just kind of not happy.
he tried to kill you, punched me in the face. I still have a
I'm
bruise.
not saying he's a good dude.
Yeah, I think. Do you still have a black eye from that, or did we do a
Yeah.
time jump? Yeah.
It was a time jump. It was only like 2 days ago.
Was that only 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was the Wednesday
Yeah.
of the party, I think. Or no.
It
the
was
Tuesday
like a
before the
couple
party,
days,
wasn't
but
it?
yeah, a day. Yeah.
Okay,
So
but still, it's not enough
it's
time
in the
for
yellow.
it to go away.
It's in like the yellow stage at this point. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So do we do this tonight or?
I say the sooner the better.
All right. Eight people, 9 people. Cooper, are you getting involved in this?
Cooper, listen, Cooper.
What?
Maybe
What?
you can be on lookout outside.
Yeah, I have eyes. I can look.
We might have to include Xavier.
Well,
That's
yeah,
fair.
if he's going to his spot.
Yeah, it's his house. Well, not house, but property.
It's his fun house.
It's his fun house. We're sending him to Xavier's fun house.
Do we tell Xavier the truth, or...
Actually, that raises a question.
Well, I mean,
Does Xavier know?
He knows about me, Isla, the siren. I killed his dad.
I was there.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Well, that, and if he has access to the security cameras, you can't tell me that a teenage boy isn't going to check those.
yeah. Fuck it, man. I would rather him know than try to spin some web of lies that we have to keep following up on. And I mean, if we're using his shit, he deserves to know the truth.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, we kind of put the guy through a lot. Yes, his dad sucked, but that's not his fault.
I will also say his boyfriend was there as a werewolf, and a big crustacean monster and stuff all battled in front of him. So I feel like the beans have been
That's fair.
spilled.
That's fair.
In regards, they're at least fairly in the know.
I guess what's happening right now.
Yes, they just know that you all are involved in supernatural shenanigans on the reg.
And I feel like there's also a good chance that if we tell Xavier, or if we come up with a fake story for Xavier, and we just don't show him the thing that's going on, and we're like, hey, we're 8 to 9 teens, can we use your fun house for a while? He's just going to think we're banging. So, like, we should probably just tell him the truth.
Yeah.
And me and Jason just got rid of those rumors.
It took a long time because it was a very convincing rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
You guys are very silent after that joke.
Well, I mean, you do spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, I thought you guys were.
We enjoy each other's company, but that's not the point.
I thought you'd make a hot duo, says Cooper.
We know, Cooper. We
Thanks.
know. You say it all the time. But yeah, I say we tell him. He deserves to know the truth. And we're involving him. If we're involving him, he needs to know what he's getting into. That way he has the opportunity to either say yes with full knowledge or deny if he doesn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super fair to us to be like, we got a dangerous guy. We don't want to keep him in our house. And then get someone else to put him in their house.
Yeah.
and
Their
not
family
know
fun
what's going
center.
on.
Their fun house.
Right.
Their
Their family
fun
fun. Their fun house. Their fun house. Their censor of family fun.
I do like the idea. I hate to ask, but Isla, could you ask him?
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You two just already have a rapport, so.
Yeah. Yep.
If you're not comfortable, one of us can do it.
No. I've got this.
So, are you all, the moment you can talk to Xavier about this, gonna try to get on it and leave school? Like, what's the plan?
I think we're doing it at 8 o'clock, right? Somebody said
Kanan
8.
is surprisingly cool with leaving school.
Oh.
Kanan, like, actually looks to the rest of you guys and, like, do you guys just want to fucking go now?
What?
Do you want to go now?
Yes, but... You okay?
Dude, I'm so tired.
Yeah, you are.
I just want
You're
things
not
to be
beating
done.
the rumors, Jason.
I'm even more tired now.
It's not that kind of tired, okay? I guess someone should say it out loud.
I think
We stayed in different homes.
while they're joking about that and like talking about leaving school, I think Avery, you said it was just outside of homeroom,
Yeah, like
kind of.
around the corner.
I want to like just walk a little further, poke my head into homeroom. Is Grim here?
Grim is not there.
Yeah, we can. Who needs to graduate, right? Not me.
Well, I guess it would depend on what Xavier says. If it's no,
That's fair. Yeah, well, why don't you go talk to him when you can?
right. Like right now?
At your earliest convenience and when you feel prepared and ready to.
Got it. Okay. And I'll stroll into homeroom.
Yeah, you walk into homeroom. You see Xavier and Austin who are sitting. Xavier, lest we forget, looks like shit. Because I believe it was on Monday when Julian beat the absolute fuck out of him.
Is Julian behind him?
Julian is not behind him.
Okay, great.
But yeah, the two of them are sitting in their usual seats, talking. A little bit of the bruising has started to subside. Yeah.
So Isla walks in and comes down their aisle and in between the both of them and kind of turns to Xavier, very like book in her hand, like in front of her chest, and just, could I talk to you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
He sort of like, like looks behind you, like turns and like looks behind him at where Julian's empty desk.
He's not here.
Okay. He and Austin kind of exchange a look. And Austin like being like, "You good?" Like, and Xavier just kind of nods at him. And gets up to. Do you step outside or?
Yeah, we'll step into the hallway.
Awesome. So yeah, the two of you go out into the hallway. What's up?
How are you?
How am I?
Yes, how are you?
I've been better.
You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about, and I'll gesture to his face. I don't know him.
You don't know him?
I don't know that one. I don't know what came over him.
You both were being a little hostile that day.
Okay, well, okay. I know what came over me, and I think I also know what came over him, but I'm not positive, but I have a good... Okay. I have a long story for you. Do you want to, I don't know, go sit on the bleachers or something?
Yeah, sure.
And we'll, like, go into the gym and sit
Yeah,
on the
you go for
bleachers.
a walk. He takes his phone out. You can guess probably to text Austin where he's going.
So, there's this person. I think you might know him. It's Gael.
Okay. Yeah, no one's
so,
seen him in a couple days.
Right. So that might be also my fault.
What?
Well, okay. You know how he's gotten really, big?
Yeah.
So it turns out that there is this like experimental drug thing that this secret agency has given him and turned him into this kind of like really joked out monster kind of guy who just wants to kill. sound familiar?
I mean, yeah, he's been in roid rage to the extreme.
Yeah, so that's not a roid. Anyways,
it's an experimental drug from some sort of shadow corporation.
I knew you'd get it. So he kind of went crazy. Not crazy, we don't use the word crazy, but he, let his inner beast kind of take over. And he was a threat.
Are you saying that you... he kind of gets close. Did you kill Gael?
Oh my god, no! I kidnapped him. And put him in the aqueduct next to your family fun center.
Are you wearing a wire? Is this entrapment? What are you talking about?
No, but I do need your help.
With what?
Xavier, we've known each other for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been through some things that we should probably talk about at a later date.
Sure.
Could I put Gael in his roided out, joked out state in your closed down family fun center and then turn the cameras on and watch him? For his protection.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, really?
No, I was for his protection. I was just that's agreeing with your interpretation.
In my defense, it really is for his protection. He's going through withdrawals and is actually getting back to normal.
Okay, so
me,
Isla Hart, have kidnapped Gael, who...
Taken him away.
Have kidnapped Gael, who has been experimented on by a shadow organization with experimental drugs that made him into a big dumb rage monster.
Correct.
That you are currently keeping him chained up in the aqueducts under the city.
No, just in a cage.
In a cage, okay. And you want to then transport him to my father's debunked business so that you can use the security system to keep an eye on him.
Right. Yes, exactly that. Because there's a lot more space.
Yeah.
And I really loved your skee ball machine.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds glamorously sickening, but I think he would love it there.
So, yeah.
A great place to go through withdrawals.
Yeah, really upping the amenities of your capture-y.
Who knows? This might be a lucrative business for you. You could open the Family Fun Center back up as like a rehab kind of thing.
This is a joke.
Thoughts?
This is like a prank? You're goofing?
It's really not. I have, as you all say, fucked up in a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
And I am trying to make things right.
Okay. Are the others involved in this?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Shit. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I need to go get the keys, but yeah.
Thank you, Xavier. Really. It's what Gael needs.
I'm not doing it for Gael. I am doing it for our friends.
Great. Our friends.
Yep. All right. Are you doing that now?
Whenever.
Okay, go do what you need to do. I will meet you there with the keys.
Okay. And she'll like shakily get up and just kind of like shuffle down the stairs. Enjoy homeroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off. But things.
Right, of course. Yeah. I will see you there, friend.
Yep.
She'll leave.
Awesome. So Xavier goes to get the keys. And so with that news, are we all going on a prisoner transport mission?
Turns out Jim Gordon was alive the whole time.
Damn it, Batman. Awesome. All right, so you guys head down out of school with the stew crew. You go to meet up with them in the aqueducts.
I think on the way, I would pull Jason aside.
Okay.
Like, not like stop, but like as we're walking, just like pull him aside. Hey, how are you feeling? We haven't really checked in on you today after yesterday.
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, I got shot.
That
wasn't great.
That was why I was checking in on you.
But other than that, what about? Are you good?
Yeah, no, I
Cool.
didn't get shot. So comparatively, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, like my shoulder's stiff, but I'm good.
You know, it's okay if you're not, too. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to therapize here, I promise. But she's still out there, and that pisses me off, and I don't have the history that you do. So,
Yeah, well, she is, but she'll find us again. And I feel like I don't know, after last time with the school, I feel like that gives me more confidence that we can beat her. Because we already kind of pulled one over on her for that. And, you know, maybe we could have stopped her fully. Maybe we could have caught her. But we still beat her.
yeah, she had us surrounded, and we're all still here.
It's really should be really embarrassing for her. That should have been real easy.
I know, we're just
But
teenagers.
we booby trapped school hallways, and she couldn't get past it. I hope she thinks about it a lot.
Good. Well,
I hope she didn't get 8 good hours of sleep last night because she was too busy thinking about how I hit her with a bat.
you hit her with a bat?
Yeah, it was good.
I bet.
But I hope that she gets a terrible night of sleep. And I hope she spends all her time thinking about us.
Yeah. So, when she does inevitably find us again,
Oh, we kill her.
okay?
When we do that, I just want to make I want the stage to be set a little bit. I don't know. I just want
A little theatric.
Yeah. I mean, she had me put up on a stage in front of people getting, like, flayed and shit.
Yeah, she did that.
I think she's earned a little time in the spotlight, too.
Yeah, she has. She has. She has earned her time to suffer, right?
Yeah?
Okay. Grim. I think I have an idea on how to stop her, but maybe we can use her first.
I'm listening.
Nadja, living her worst nightmares, never getting a full 8 hours of sleep.
Kanan back in the distance. Yeah!
I don't know how, but maybe if we can direct Grim.
I don't know how it works either, but I can see the fun in that.
I'll mull it over. Speaking of, I think I have an idea, truly, on how to cut Grim off from her power source, so now we just need to theorize how to get her back into the rift for good. But we can... one thing at a time.
Sure. But hey, thanks for checking in and everything.
Yeah. That's what friends are for.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a lot of plans floating around. I think if half of them go through, then we're in a really good spot.
That's putting a lot of stock in our plans, and I don't know. But yeah, I think we can be. And yeah, I think Avery will do like the like side shoulder like bump ya kind of thing. Yeah, as they're walking past.
Cute.
And keep going.
You make your way down into the aqueduct. And, through a familiar sort of labyrinthine style set of tunnels. Eventually you get to the end where it looks like a big wide open, like almost drain where a lot of this water can flow out into the sea. You're watching as like big sort of plumes of water shoot up as the waves probably crash against like the nearby rocks and stuff. And sitting along the edge, sort of cuffed almost to one of like the bars that cover this opening, you see Gael in a bad state. Just not looking very good at all. As they're kind of on the ground just at the moment writhing, body covered in like sweat and probably a fair amount of seawater as well, as water has just been like and skitters off the stone a little bit. Gia says, yeah, I know it's not the best. This is kind of the most secluded spot down here that wasn't that creepy room. So
how do we get him to the fun center without him beating the shit out of us?
Honestly, look at him. Do you think he's in any state to beat the shit out of us? And do you think he could take on 9 people?
No, but maybe one, and who's gonna be the sacrificial lamb?
I will.
Did we bring any like chains or something to like tie him up for the transfer?
I have a leather jacket.
Well, you said he was
he's
handcuffed
like cuffed,
right now, right?
Like there's like
that's
a
right.
bit of a length of something that he's kind of cuffed to like bars at the end of like this
Sure.
big outtake pipe. So there's things that at least like you can keep his hands bound.
Yeah. Let's just get him out of here. Let's get him some food. Something to lay down on, and this is fucked up. Let's just get him out of here.
All right, so Kanan, you say you're gonna approach Gael. Awesome.
Yeah,
What are you? How are you handling this?
I am going to approach him, like slowly taking off my jacket, and I'm just gonna be like, straight up, I'm like, hey man, let's get you out of here.
Everything fucking hurts. Fuck.
I know. We're gonna get you somewhere safe. We're gonna get you some food, some clean clothes, blankets, some water that didn't come from a sewer or the ocean. We're gonna make sure you get through this, dude, okay?
Fuck you guys. Fuck.
I know.
And yeah, he's a fucking wreck. And yeah, you get his sorry ass off the ground, and start wending your way back. Isla, what would you like to roll to see if you remember the passageway to get out by the Family Fun Center?
Volatile, duh.
Sure. How does the muscle memory work?
Thank God you didn't say dark.
Roll dark then. I'm kidding.
Nope.
Nope.
It is dark
It
in
is.
the aqueduct, so it would make sense.
It's an 11.
Oh, yeah. You managed to muscle memory your way through. I don't know. Yeah, you managed to sort of backtrack your way to Spooky Room, and then from there, you kind of remember the route to get back to the stairs that led out, like right next to the Family Fun Center, and then it's just the short jaunt from stairs around the building to the front doors and or back door, and you're home free.
Can we rewind a second?
Yeah.
As we pass the spooky room, can I gaze?
Sure.
Okay, a 9.
You rolled a 9. What are you looking for?
Has there been any activity in that room since Toktar?
Since everything that had happened? Yeah, you get a glimpse that nothing Tok'tar related has taken part. The only thing that seems to have touched this space since is the stew crew who temporarily kept Gael down here. Most of the people involved, locally at least, were either slaughtered or packed up and moved as quickly as they could, following everything. So,
Good.
yeah, the only thing of value that was down here really was has been returned to the earth since. So there was not much cause for people to risk returning.
Good. Okay.
But yeah, you make your way out to the exit. You get, sort of as you're coming up, you hear, Isla, is that you? Of Xavier's voice as you sort of crack the door.
Yep, it's me.
Let me get this out of the way. And you hear the chugging of heavy dumpster wheels as you remember that this stairwell was covered by dumpsters and that are moved out of the way. And your way up is clear.
So he was chained. And I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine. Let's just get him inside. Let's go back door. Come on. Someone put the dumpster back.
I'll put it back.
Awesome. Yeah, you are brought up and around to the back door and quickly let in. And yeah, you walk into, for the first time, we're walking into the Family Fun Center.
I think before we get in there, I think Jason is gonna be like, "How about I'm gonna run for a sec. I'll catch up in a few minutes. I'm just gonna get Gael just a good ass burger. I just want to go to a restaurant and just get not fast food. I'm looking for a good burger and fries.
Nice.
Heck
And
yeah.
the kind of restaurant that gives you an aioli with the fries.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Yeah.
Well, I've been exploited by my own rules.
Sorry, I had to.
I don't hate Red Robin though. Honestly, it's not. bad.
Look, the
I
fries
enjoy
are
it.
pretty great. I got.
There's probably
It's just not what I mean.
there's probably
right
a
now.
really
Yeah.
good mom and pop boardwalk.
Oh,
shop.
definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run out, you grab some food, you come back. The rest of you go in, and the place, it doesn't look like it's in terrible condition. It's not a place that's been sitting vacant for a decade. It's been empty at this point. It probably ended up shutting down a couple of months after everything last year. So at this point, it's been sitting, empty maybe 5 months. Some dust is collected on things. Most things seem to just have been left where they are. Yeah, what's the plan?
Honestly, probably just get him inside, get him settled somewhere.
Was there a break room
Yeah,
you could put him in?
definitely. We'll say that, there's a break room. There's a bunch of chairs. Maybe, we'll
With
say that
hopefully a
there's a
couch.
couch in there. It's easy enough. Either that or in Sal's
sick.
office, there was a couch or something. But yeah, a place that you can park the kid.
You said it was just closed 5 months.
Yeah, it's been closed. Yeah, shut down, because it's at this point, it's mid-October.
I'll turn the thermostat up.
Awesome. Yeah.
So the soda in the fridge would still be okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, the bottled stuff is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't want to think what state the fountain, soda fountain
Yeah,
stuff
no.
is. That shit's probably rancid at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, I think I'll open the employee fridge or
Yeah.
something, and if there's a sealed pop, I'll give it to him.
Well, Xavier will just open up the vending machine, has the key for it, and pops one open. Yeah, get him whatever. Get him whatever.
A big ol' just
Yeah.
handful of them.
Yeah, it's in a zombie movie when they just smash the window and take whatever they can out of it.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. How come in a zombie movie, nobody ever goes to the gas station and gets a shitload of beef jerky? That shit lasts forever. It fills you up. This is the cheapest it's ever going to be.
Look, I've got my zombie survival plan, and it's.
Which
I mean,
is
I think
we
it's
all
pretty solid.
do.
Yeah, no. Well,
but-
let's see. In Ohio, right off in Lake Erie, there's a couple of little islands. There's Kelly's Island. There's Put in Bay. You get a boat. You go to Put in Bay. You clear the island. It's dangerous and it takes a bit, but then you're on an island. There's no fucking zombies getting there. You make sure you've got a ferry boat or something easy enough to get back to the mainland if you need to scavenge, and you just hang on an island.
Yeah. Similar plan.
We should also talk about how this plan does not involve me because I know for a fact I won't survive, and I've told
Baby, I'll just get you to the island and you can just stay there. I'll go scavenge. It'll be fine.
Leave me behind.
You can get really into sustainable, like at home, like growth, composting and stuff, and get us fresh produce. I'll go get us stuff, and it'll be great. That's what romance is.
It's a zombie apocalypse hunter-gatherer fantasy.
Ladies, get you a man.
Ladies, get you a man who will go scavenge so you can stay at home and compost. Anyway, you get Gael as settled as they can be, given the fact that they are in a weird body-shifting drug withdrawal. What is the gang doing? We'll say, Jason, after a while you also arrive with your very artisanal burger with your aioli for the fries.
Yeah, it's like the lettuce and tomato and the onions are like off to the side.
Is there a pickle spear?
That's fancy as hell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So what does this situation look like?
I think we just explained to Gael what's going on. Like, hey man, I don't know how in your mind you were, but you did super steroids. And you kind of did some fucked up shit during that time. And honestly, I'm sorry that this is happening. I genuinely am. But I didn't know what else to do. And I know you hate me. I know we're never going to be friends. I know you're always going to have a grudge against me. I get it. I don't blame you. But at the same time, I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you hurting anybody else.
I'm not going to be able to, for much longer. I couldn't walk.
What? What do you mean?
Before this?
What?
I think, Avery, I think you, at one point where you somehow ripped my feelings out of my mouth.
I'm sorry about that.
And everything, when the big storm happened last year, my house fell down, and crushed my spine. And I was in the hospital, and these people showed up and they said that they could make me better, and then they did. So once this stuff's gone, I won't be able to probably walk anymore. So you don't need to worry much longer. It's nice, right?
I didn't know.
I told you it made me strong.
I think Avery kneels in front of Gael. Are you in pain?
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. This is awful.
I think Avery will take a hand, feeling confident because Gael's hands are currently bound.
Yeah, one of them is a lot bigger than the other one right now. It's disconcerting.
And she'll put a hand on probably Gael's knee, the closest to where she is kneeling. And we'll use Breath of Life.
Okay.
And let's see. So I'm gonna roll and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a partial success. So I get to choose, and I'm gonna choose they heal all harm, but I take that harm instead.
Jeepers.
The other one would have been worse. This is the better of the two options, everyone.
Interesting. I like that. I think how this shows us up. I don't think like this move is ever going to be able to like heal his spinal injury.
No.
I think you ease the symptoms of his withdrawal a fair amount and sort of smooth that right out from. I think what happens to you in this, I'm not gonna, because I don't think he necessarily has harm. I think what happens is you almost feel like immediate dehydration. Like you feel like all of your, like,
I'm going through withdrawal.
yeah, like essentially that you're going through withdrawal here.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, you immediately, like, I think all of you watch like the color leave Avery's face, her like lips like chap immediately. Immediately, like, you know, starts to sweat, like her skin looks like super clammy, but you do watch as Gael kind of calms. And I think it gets to the point where they just like sleep, like they pass out. Like a moment of relief has come, then they haven't been able to rest, and I think I'm just like out.
It's like a visible, like Kanan, kind of like a, like the shoulders go down, like a bunch of tension that was there that we didn't know was there sees it escaping, kind of.
Could we take his handcuffs off?
Yeah, I think we should.
Was that? Did you say did
Can
we or
we?
can we?
I think he still has them on.
I'm game.
Yeah, it's clear.
And like as he's asleep and we take the handcuffs off, I take my like classic sheep denim jacket and I'm gonna like cover him with it.
I'll just also leave the like takeout box with the burger just in front of him on the table.
Wrap it in foil. Is there foil?
Well, you say you find like some saran wrap that's in the kitchen from, you know, when they would boards.
I mostly just wanted it to stay kind of hot.
Oh, it's the heat you're trying to trap in.
Like a hot dog probably would come in a foil.
There's a like one of those like hot
They might have
dog
already
warmers
wrapped
that
it
you
in the
could put
foil.
it in like a warming thing to keep it hot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Avery like stumbles away, and just like goes and finds like one of the picnic table things, or the little very uncomfortable tables that you find at like a roller rink kind of thing, and just like lays down in the booth.
Yeah, Avery goes to pass out. After all of that, what are the rest of you doing?
Kanan is sending a text message to their family group
Okay.
chat. Zach, I think you know.
I think I do know the contents. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm basically asking for my family's feedback.
I'm going to try to keep this as cryptic as possible because I don't want to spoil the fun.
No.
You get what you can, a couple of thoughts. You know, being your family, obviously, things are a little different than what you're looking about, you know, to asking about. But everything seems to be, like, the consensus seems to be in the affirmative, that would be the case.
Noted.
But yeah, you get Gael's food in a way that will keep it warm for a while as they rest. Avery goes to find some rest for herself after you all watched her like desiccate before your eyes. What are the rest of you doing?
I think to the rest of the group, since Avery is asleep, I think that Jason to Kanan and Isla, the soup group, if they're there, it's just like, I don't know if this is appropriate to say right now, but that burger smelled really good. Do you guys want to go get dinner?
I'll stay here with him. But if you could bring me something, that would be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Holden says, I mean, yeah, do we want to go somewhere? Jason, do you want to,
we can pick some stuff up and bring it back. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Jason and I will go grab some food.
Pizza?
Pizza's simple.
Pizza sounds good.
Any
fun
dietary restrictions? Cool. Yeah, Jason, you and I, we got this. And you and Holden go. I think halfway through, Holden realizes what he's volunteered to go on a long walk with his kind of partner's best friend, and kind of looks back at Kanan like, "Oh no, what have I signed up for?" And the two of you go to get some food.
Being in the Family Fun Center is kind of weird for Isla.
Okay.
Because this is the reason that she's here in the first place. So to be inside of it is weird. So I think that Isla is kind of walking up and down, kind of like the arcade aisles.
Mm-hmm.
And one kind of attraction, we'll say, in particular, catches her eye. And it is the photo booth.
Okay.
And Isla goes inside and sits down on the bench and presses the button, like not understanding what exactly this is.
Yeah, you see sort of like the countdown timer start on like the screen, and it, poof, a big flash hits.
It frightens her a little bit.
And yeah, and the countdown, it sits and re-ups, and it kind of goes through that process about 6 times.
I think each one she gets a little more comfortable with it, and she just sound like, well, now what?
Yeah, I would say, you hear just outside of the thing, like the sound of like, a little mini printer kind of going, and you hear like the little ting ting of, you can, assume to be strips of photos landing in the little receptacle thing.
She'll pick that up and put it in her pocket.
Nice. You have a little photo booth photo. And Kanan, are you just sitting by?
Yeah. Kanan's having a hard think right now.
Okay.
Their brain is not firing at all cylinders.
Okay. Do you want
About 8 hours.
to walk us through what you're thinking, or?
Is anyone else in the room with me?
I mean, it's like a big open space. I think at the moment, like,
is anyone near me?
No. We'll say that, like, Gia, Sophie, and Vive are kind of off having a chat. Avery, went a bunch of booths down and is like, you just see her, like, boots sticking out. Mm-hmm. The end of, like, the booth seat. Isla went and was walking around the arcade machines, and the other 2 have left at the moment.
I'm gonna try and wake Gael up for a second.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you kind of shake them, and they.
Hey, man.
I feel better, a little bit.
Yeah, Avery tried to help you out. Hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna preface with, I don't know if it will work or not. I really don't. But I wanted to get your consent before I did anything. You know what I am, and you know what my family is. And I think I might be able to do that for you. And that, if I'm thinking right, if it works, you might be able to walk again. But again, I don't know if it'll work or not.
Why would you do that?
Look, man. We've all done some fucked up shit. And as much as we like to think we've got it all figured out and that we're so mature, we're still kids. And you've got more life ahead of you than you do behind you. And I gotta say, I feel responsible for the situation we're in now. So maybe it's just to relieve some of my own guilt, but at the same time, I want to help if I can. And I want to do it without injecting superroids into you. And again, I understand that you and I are probably never going to be friends. I fucking get it, dude. And I don't blame you. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for forgiveness or anything like that. But if I can help you, I want to try. I can't give you a good concrete reason of why I would do that. But it's just kind of feeling in my soul right now. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Please.
Again, I don't know if it's gonna work. It's just me trying shit. But I figured trying something's better than just leaving you here to go through this alone. And if it does work, I know some good people that will help you through it.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna feel a slight pinch. And I'm gonna grab his arm and kind of like predator out a little bit and bite his arm.
Okay, you chomp into Guile's arm. I want you to roll dark for me.
Roll dark. Fuck. Okay. 4.
Now I want this to happen, though.
I have 2 strings on Kanan I can spend.
That
I know,
won't.
but it's
That
anyone
won't
else.
get you. That would
Have
only
a
get.
string.
That would only get them to. I'm sitting here now.
Wait. Is it nighttime? No, it's not. Damn.
No, it's early in the morning.
Yeah.
Does Gael?
Fuck.
I mean,
I will let. I'd allow it. Make it a 7.
I was gonna say, I know Gael has a string on me. I don't know if he's spent it.
Spend that, baby.
Oh yeah.
Because he had one from the whole mangy trash incident.
That's right. They do, don't they?
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. So, if Isla pulls one, if Avery pulls one, and Gael pulls theirs, I will allow this to happen.
Oh, God.
Can this be like, I feel like this is what the scene looks like. So Kanan and Gael are like having that moment, and like slowly Isla and Avery are recognizing what's happening and like just watching from their spots and like just, you know, give that little extra oomph.
Yeah, it's more like you both get like an inkling of something happening, and you both get the feeling that this could be like a turning point if you both just lend a little bit of a nudge to it, and you both do so. And as Kanan's fangs dig into Gael's arm, and we'll figure out what that does a little bit later. You and Holden are going out to get food. You're going on a walk. You've got you're walking. You got a pizza in your hand as you're coming back. I think this whole time it's been very like, so that kind of vibe.
Yeah. I do want to specify that I was given no dietary restrictions for ordering a pizza.
Oh
damn
no.
The first pizza is like, I'm just looking at the Domino's pizza, like, create your own right now.
You're my hero.
First pizza,
You're my hero, Fred.
it's a large. Instead of sauce, it has ranch. And it's just gonna be a chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Okay.
Oh, that would be sick, actually.
That's actually
I'm
one of my normal ones. I just add jalapenos to it. That's like
I was gonna say that I'm adding banana peppers, and I think shredded Parmesan. Yeah, that's the first one. Second one is crunchy thin crust, normal sauce. It's triple pepperoni, triple bacon, triple sausage.
Oh, okay.
The box bottom is black with grease.
Oh my god.
I know this because I knew someone who ordered this once, and it was horrifying.
Jesus.
And then the third pizza is also large. Back to hand tossed crust. We're gonna do the honey barbecue sauce with garlic, Philly steak, mushrooms, and feta cheese.
Oh, that also sounds really good.
Domino's, if you're listening.
If I'm just imagining the sponsorship post of like a slice of fucked up Domino's pizza next to a can of Canada Dry.
These silent slices.
These silent slices.
Oh fuck! Is that the title? Is
That's
that the
pretty
episode
good.
title? That's the next. That's the second
The
episode.
second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be the second episode.
Yeah.
The silent slices
Yeah.
is very good. So you two are carrying this pizza. The pizzas. You're heading back. And the two of you, well, we'll just say you, Jason, you feel like there's like electricity in the air. You feel the hairs on your arm begin to lift.
Someone came up with another plan.
You see in the air above you just looks like a streak of lightning. Just heading in the direction of the Family Fun Center.
God damn it.
Can't we have one day?
One day.
The pizza in the Crazy Meat Lovers one, the cardboard gives out and it hits the floor.
It's such a wet sound.
Man.
No.
Ooh.
Thank you so much again for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you liked what you heard and you want to support us, guess what? There's so many ways for you to do so. Wherever you're listening to us right now, it's easy enough as scrolling down to give us a like, a subscription, a review, especially a review, because your kind words drive other people to our show, and that helps us so much. Another similar and super easy way is just to talk to a couple people about us. Everyone's looking for podcast recs. It's 2024. Of course we're looking for podcast recs. So you tell them about how much you love this show. They'll tell a couple other people how much they love the show. And we're all sharing. We're all loving. And you know what? Isn't that just what we want out of the world? I think so. If you want to support us further, we've got links to both our Patreon, where you can donate to us monthly and get some awesome rewards for yourself, as well as our merch store. You can find all the links down below in the description. And if you want to find us anywhere else online, you can find us at our website or on Twitter or on TikTok. All those links are below. And if you want to find each of us individually, you can also find all of our handles down there. But that is about everything. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden. And may you always remember to support the underside of the pizza box so as the pizza doesn't break through.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.